Hello and welcome to Pop Along RC, and in today's video we are talking GT12s from the original Supastox, the Supastox GT, and on to the Atom, Atom 2 and potentially an Atom 3 not too far away. So in this video we are going to be talking to some Schumacher team drivers and seeing these cars in action. So why am I doing a GT12 video a little bit out of the blue? Well, I found this car sitting on a shelf. It's featured in a couple of videos, but since running Pop Along, I've not actually run this car. So I thought I'd have a quick look in my spares box. I found a new set of tyres for the rear. I've chucked them in, I've charged up some batteries, and I've taken it to the track to see how it will get on. Let's take a look. So, having a little bit of fun today, I have brought my GT12 to MK Club, and I'm here with a Schumacher driver, Mark. Now then, Mark, what do you think of my car?
Yeah, they're a great car, and obviously brilliant for entry level. Things have moved on quite a lot, so they have become easier to set up, easier to drive. But still, this a great entry-level car to turn up at club racing, and a good introduction into GT12. Everything's become a little bit more refined in terms of just layout, steering, adjusting the ride height, and everything is a little bit more refined now. But yeah, if you set this up well, this will still do a very competitive lap time.
Yeah, so I've just run it for the first time. Unfortunately, the transponder wasn't picking up, but hopefully I'll do all right with that today. So I'm looking forward to running it. Massive thanks to Oscar. He helped me set this car up this morning, so he's redone the shocks on it for me, which is very handy. He knows these cars quite well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he tries. Obviously, he's still only just turned 11, so he does his own setup in terms of his own damper oils. We've got middle damper here and two side dampers, and then we've also got some damping on the front kingpins. So that's one of the maintenance areas of GT12. Swaps all his own wheels, and then yeah, together we check the ride height and check everything's working good.
Okey-doke. So wheels, it is definitely worth talking about here. So if we have a quick look at my wheels. So yeah, as you can see here, I've got the foam tyres on my car, but the foam tyres on yours look a little bit different. So what do you do for tyre prep on your car?
So yeah, obviously when they come out the packet, they can be quite large diameter, like these. And we would normally true those down, probably for club racing, down to 44mm, and put some nice radiuses on, and then hopefully they're a little bit less prone to chunking. And yeah, just generally work a little bit better. Obviously, if you're just starting out with GT12, you maybe don't want to have to buy a tyre truer. fixed drive.
Fixed drive on the back there.
Yeah, solid axle in effect.
So what if I was to put the solid axle back in my one? Would that...
The Supastox actually started with a solid axle.
They did?
Yeah, that's how they did, because they came from really Mardo Minis. But yeah, normally, obviously, I've been watching you this morning, you're driving it really well, so you're not an entry-level driver, but for an entry-level driver, Spool's normally a little bit too much.
Okay.
The diff's easier to drive.
Alright, might have to change that up, because I think I've still got a couple from my old Supastocks at home, so I might go back to Spool then.
You could try it.
Alright, so we have another Atom 2 here, but this one here has got the gear diff in as opposed to the Spool, which a few people are running today, so slight difference, but this is the car of choice here at MK. So Atom 1 here versus the Atom 2. So we have another Atom 1 here, and then over here Atom 2. Cool, so thank you so much there for letting me have a go at the car. I mean, I am super impressed with the grip of the new Atom. I say new, this is the Atom 2, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, been out a couple of years now.
Couple of years. And is there an Atom 3 on the cards, or you're not allowed to say?
I believe, yeah, I believe there's rumour that there's one on the way.
Oh, that would be nice to see. Nice to see. So yeah, how are you getting on, Oscar? Are you winning? Are you losing today? Where are you at?
Second, so
Is that second to your dad's?
no, Matt.
So there you have it. The GT12 Supastox GT. Do you know what? That is a fun car to drive. Is it competitive? Well, not really. Not against the cars of today. Massive thank you to the Schumacher drivers that gave up some time to speak to us today. I really appreciate your time and your knowledge. Thanks to Mark and Oscar for helping me get this up and running and handling a little bit better before the end of the day. And again, a massive thank you to Mark for letting me have a run with his Atom 2. Definitely notice a big difference between that car and this car. The driving with a spool as well, I was noticing a lot of torque steer as I got on the power coming onto the straight, so it's again making some adjustments to the way I drive the car. But do you know what? I had a lot of fun running the GT12. Am I going to do it again? I think I will. Do you know what? I'm quite tempted by the idea of an Atom 3, and if and when that comes out, hopefully we can get one of those on the channel as soon as possible. So yeah, watch this space.